So there's a young and talented artist that goes by the name of Slimeroni. You may or may not know her, but that kind of like doesn't matter, right? Oh, maybe if you don't know her, then that's kind of speaking to her point. But she was on a song a couple years ago called Shibuya. Here she is, what they call crying to strangers on the internet.
It's been really fucking hard. Like personally and on the music too. Like I was signed to a whole label, and after a while it was like, yeah, we don't like nothing you doing. And start answering the phone. Stop giving a fuck about me. Like I couldn't drop. I couldn't do a lot of shit. So after a while it's like, why the fuck am I here? Y'all not helping me do nothing. Why the fuck am I here? So I petitioned to get out of that shit. It was last year. This was late. Around this time last year. Bro, I didn't get my papers till fucking this year. So I couldn't drop that whole time. Right? So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things, but I've been in fucking survival mode. Now I ain't got no team. I was trying so hard for my momentum slow down. And it just felt like I'm just left in the dust.
I don't like that she had to do it. I don't have a problem with her doing it because that's her truth. What's wrong with speaking the truth? Here's the thing. So now, contrary to what I thought, there actually are a lot of people showing her love and support in the comments, giving her flowers, telling her about how talented she is, telling her about how they're all going through the same thing, telling her about how they can't wait to support her. And it just popped to my head. I'm like, why are they all saying that now? How come when I go look through her comments on any other post, there's not 1,000 people saying that there, but there's 1,000 people saying that? Why is it that you need to cry to strangers on the internet, quote unquote, to get them to tell you how they really feel or to get them on your side? Like, it's not like she's selling $100, $1,000 products. You just can listen to her music. You can like her post. You can leave a comment. Why is it that someone needs to die? Or why is it that someone needs to mentally die on the inside in order for people to give them their flowers? I say that to say, well, you might be inspiring so many people. You might be a light to so many people, but you just have no idea because nobody wants to pick up the phone and text you or call you and tell you that, unless, God forbid, something bad happened to you, and then all of a sudden you're going to get all your flowers, you're going to get everything that you deserve, and then some. I think that what this young woman had to go through is it hurts. Like, so you hear so many times that people are like, yo, this person was hot and then they got signed and then they fell off. Why is this artist, they were hot and then like they're not doing anything? But also, I'm burying this on the inside of the video because I don't talk about it too much, but yes, I work in the music industry and I help artists. I was actually part of the song Shibuya, but she wasn't signed to me, so I didn't do her like that. But this happens so often. What happens is the artist gets signed and then there's all this red tape, and she even talks about it. She's like, I didn't get my paperwork until a year later. And she's like, I feel lost. I feel like I'm left behind, especially now there's social media and all this stuff. And she's watching her peers. I know she's not saying names, but she's watching Gloss. She's watching Glorilla have all her success, and they were all like coming up together. So I'm sure she's looking around and she's like, damn, like I could be hot right now. She puts in the work. I went on her social media page. She posts all the time. She posts on TikTok all the time. She engages with her followers. She's very charismatic. She's very talented. But like sometimes the music industry is like the lotto, like TikTok is like the lottery. Like a brand new artist with 0 followers would just blow up overnight. And then an artist whose song came out 20 years ago, who's obscure as hell, song might blow up all over again out of nowhere. And it's hard because you can't, no matter how much money you spend, you can't predict the outcome. it's something damn near beyond us. Like, the most that we can do is try as many times and put as many entries into that lotto system and hope that one of them, turns out to be a win. Like, you seen it. Like, even Drake just put out music again. Dud, 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 dud. And he's Drake. Nobody can truly really call it. And it's like that. It's like that not just in in music. It's like that in kind of whatever we're doing. A lot of times it's like, yo, I want people to be like, hey, yo, you did a really good job with this, with X, Y, Z, man. That really helped me. You really inspired me, and this and that. Everyone says women like reassurance, men like reassurance too. Everybody likes reassurance. We're human beings. Don't let nobody try to act like they're a robot and tell you they don't like it. They do. We need to learn how to rely on ourselves to understand our self-worth. We have to reassure ourselves. We have to understand that we're not always going to have a team or someone around us to do what we want to do because, it's your dream or it's my dream. It's not the people around us' dream, right? And trusting God's timing, because God's timing is just sometimes it's on big dog's time. And also there's different lessons and stuff like that we need to learn in order to be able to handle the blessing when we get it, right? There's certain people that need to be around us when we get the blessing so that we'll be able to handle it properly. And they got to go through what they got to go through in order to get to us so that all of our timing could be together. There's got to be people that you got to drop from around you before God is going to bless you in the way that you're supposed to be blessed. There's ideologies that you got to drop in order to get where you need to be. It's just all these complex things that go into a win. There's all this complex timing that goes into a win, and that's why it's God's timing, and that's why it's something that we can never make up. So I say, just on a small level, if you see somebody trying to do something and you think it's dope, drop a like on their post. Leave a comment. It's free. You can't say, yo, I didn't have the time. I didn't have the money to drop a like on your post. It's fake as hell. You never know. Like, people drop comments on the videos on my channel. I'm reading each one and I'm like, wow, thank you. Wow, thank you. I'm damn near writing essays back if I can. I don't be fake about it, but I really do watch. That's the only social media platform that I keep notifications on for real, and I actually watch it. It's YouTube. When people leave comments on the channel, because it just means that much. Especially when you watch the video all the way through, because that's like, it's nothing better. So I hope that Slime, finds her success that she deserves. She's very talented. She works really hard. I hope that she remembers to show up every day. I hope she remembers to remember that it's God's timing. And most of the time, like in the book The Alchemist, the boy travels all around the world only to find that all the answers was in his backyard. And which means that oftentimes we have everything that we need in order to do what we need to do. We just need the experience of traveling around the world to understand how to maintain it, understand how to appreciate it. And that's it. Be blessed.